Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. My name is Rabbit Luigi. In the last episode we explored many different areas in the Wooded Kingdom and we actually found a lot of moons. We found like nearly all the purple coins. Actually, I know where the last two purple coins are, so just give me a second. I do like that I actually said to the audience, to you people at home, to shout if you found the purple coins. Someone kind of mentioned that they found the last two purple coins in the comments section. It was so helpful because I had no idea where they were otherwise, and you know, this is why you're here, you know, among other things. So in case I can't find a thing, you know where it is, and it saves me a lot of hassle for later. So what we did last 3 episodes really is dick around a lot in the Wooded Kingdom, and while that is fun, it's an enjoyable kingdom, I guess, because, you know, I actually know what's going on in this kingdom now. I'd like to go somewhere else because, you know, you can have too much of a good thing. Maybe I should buy some things first. Because we do technically have all of the purple coins, we might as well get some stickers, which I swear, I may have said it before, that is E.T. in the Steam Gardens. I'm not sure what that's supposed to say, but it might be like a flower observatory or whatever the hell they have. But more importantly, in my adventure to get everything, we have everything from the Wooded Kingdom. It's going to take a very long time in order to get everything I'd like from all of the kingdoms, but you know, there was never any estimation that this Let's Play would be over nice and quickly. However, in the last episode, or maybe the episode before that, I'm not sure, we unlocked a new area. I hesitate to say new kingdom because it's technically the same kingdom, but it's a slightly different place. The dark side of the Moon Kingdom, to avoid any copyrights. I don't know if Pink Floyd have a copyright on that saying, but it's not a saying. It's a physical, astrological thing. It's like, you know, the rings of Saturn. You can't have a copyright on that because it's a thing. You don't own that. You can make an album, a very important album in the history of music with that title, but you know, it doesn't really wash as something you can copyright. More importantly, I have changed my outfit. For a while in the last couple of episodes, we had the Mario outfit, the conventional one, and then we had like the scientist and the explorer one because they're important for the kingdom. I've gone back to my boxer shorts and sombrero because that to me sounds like a party. Anyway, dark side. Just for dark side. I don't even want to say dark side of the moon. It's kind of implied, but it doesn't really matter. So this is a very interesting area. You can tell it's post-game because there's not that much going on. So what I've realized over the last couple of episodes, actually, is none of this kingdom is original. Can I do anything with this? That's the first time I've really noticed it. Like, there's no purple coins here. There's no new challenges in here, but they're laid out in such a way that gives you something extra to do in the post-game, which is basically what you're here to do. You know, it's what we're all here to do. So, also, why are there bunnies on the moon? Was that ever explained? Is that like the moon being made of cheese? Something that doesn't actually, you know, exist in the real world, but we're going to pretend it does because, you know, that's funny or something. There was something down here, and it's not here now. At least I think it was down there. I'm wondering why it's not here. Have I got to do the challenge in this area first? Because I might not like it if I do that. Have I captured one of these things before? I don't know, but we can use them to look at things. What's over there? There's a center pillar, and there was like the stars. Okay, that's nice. How do I leave? How do I leave? I forget how to leave the strange thing. Is this where I'm thinking of? I'm pretty sure it is, but we can't do anything with that at the moment. I'm pretty sure, based on the fact that every little area in this kingdom is blocked off to me at the moment, I've actually got to do the challenge first. I was going to end this episode off on that, but I guess if you want to do it the hard way video, I can't say words. If you want to do it the hard way video game, I'm more than willing to take you up on that challenge. So, Rabbit Ridge Tower, of course, is where we fight the Broodals again, and you might not think this is very hard, and I would agree with you on that, but you got to remember we have weird gravity, so we got to sort of rely more on ground pounds than before, and we can spend so long in the air. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Also, there's no healing in between fighting, which is, I'm not going to say a problem, but like every damage is important. Every damage you take is important, so try not to do that. And also, he's got way too many hats, like way too many hats. I mean, it's not a fashion statement anymore. It's kind of, look at my capitalism. Look how much money I've spent on hats. You poor person. Cry about it. There might be too many hats. How many hats is too many hats? I'd like to debate some person over how many hats is too many hats. I didn't realize you could jump on them, but I realized this might be a good idea if I just want to do so. I just want to land, okay? That was my issue. But yeah, dark side of the moon. When we actually get into the swing of things, oh god, that's a little terrifying. I've never let him attack me so quickly before, so that was a little disconcerting. Okay, that was dumb. That was dumb, I'll admit that one. But I find this guy the hardest when he has his altered form where he does this kind of shit, so maybe in the other fights we might be okay. Taking 3 hits of damage across, I think it's 4 boss fights. I forget if Madam Broodal is in here as well, as like a finale to the challenge. You can see what's going to happen immediately. I don't even feel bad about kind of spoiling it, because it's not really, you know what's happening. We have 1,800 coins. We could, and arguably should, at the nearest possible convenience, buy some of the interesting post-game outfits this game has to offer, which, you know, I knew about before this game came out, but, like, at what point do you say there are weird outfits in this game? You know the ones I've talked about if you've played this game, like, when's a good time to reveal spoilers to people on, like, Twitter and say, hey, this game has an outfit like this? That's pretty neat, isn't it? It is, but, like, when's the socially acceptable time to tell everybody about it? That was a good shot. I'm gonna pretend that's a good shot. I can long jump to her now, because I have a strange grasp on how gravity works. You go that way. Yeah, there we go. Lovely work, everybody. Yeah, my general observation with these battles is they're not hard, but if you make it so that I can't make 3 mistakes across all of them, I probably will make more than 3 mistakes across all of them, so that's where the challenge comes from, and that's annoying, because I'd like to get to some other challenges in this episode, which aren't fighting these guys. If I remember correctly, actually, there's 5 battles in here, but I'm not gonna spoil what the 5th battle is, because it's kind of interesting, and not actually that interesting, but it's not immediately obvious what it might be, and I can never, I mean, I've done it twice this fight, but I can never, with any great confidence, you're just gonna do that. People playing Breath of the Wild, play Mario Odyssey instead or something, I don't fucking know. Get a long jump on your head, because that's the kind of man I am, okay? Oh, I need to sneeze. It's very cold in here. Oh, it's gonna do it. Oh, no. Oh, that was interesting. I always wonder, when I hear people in public or on the train or whatever, who can stifle a sneeze, or, you know, because when I sneeze, it's an incredible event. There's loads of noise, there's probably a load of mucus, there's a load of, like, oh god, I'm so sorry, I've made a big mess. Other people who just, like, sort of, I don't know how they do it, I can't even mimic it. Like, they stifle a sneeze, and there's no noise, and there's probably no mucus. What I did there was just try really hard not to sneeze, and I didn't, but I'm so confused. Something I've always wanted to master, but, you know, as a skill to master in this world, it's not that highly valuable. So this guy might cause a few problems, so just see where the radius is, see where the end of the radius is, do that, and then casually jump on top of him. I can jump very high. It's interesting that none of these guys, I don't think any of these guys actually do any jumping, so you don't get to see if they are affected by gravity as well, by the sort of reduced gravity and that sort of thing, so it's kind of an interesting dilemma that I'm not affected, or rather he's not affected by gravity, but I am, because I've got to jump. It's my main gimmick. It's one of the things I do really well, other than, you know, talk a lot and not really make any sense while talking a lot. But yeah, it's really cold in here. I wonder why. It might be because it's December or something. We actually had snow. Where I live, we had snow on, like, a couple of days ago, and that's remarkable, because not just because the UK getting snow, or specifically England getting snow, because Scotland gets it basically all year round. England, we are mad people when it comes to snow. Like, we consider ourselves quite calm and collected in lots of aspects of life, but when there's snow on the ground, we will lose our shit, and it wasn't really that kind of snow. There wasn't loads of it, but there was enough that it didn't have an impact on my life in any way, but there's enough that I could look at it and think, oh, that's pretty. It snowed in not quite December. It may have been November when it snowed, but, you know, it brightens up your day, makes you think that, yes, I am mortal. Yes, I do feel some kind of emotion while seeing white stuff on the ground, and it's not cocaine, which is nice. Oh god, this guy. I've forgotten about this guy. Oh god, this guy. I was immediately going to go after him, but this is, I mean, as long as I'm not incredibly stupid, it's not that hard. I don't even want to say that, because I feel, oh god, because I feel like it might be a bad idea. He can jump so far. He is not affected by gravity. That's the answer to my question. God, it's so weird. You should be moving much higher and much more floaty. But apparently not. I'm just gonna hit one of his hats. And not worry about the other one, or just hit both of them. That'll work as well. I'm not sure how I hit both of them. I'm gonna pretend it was deliberate. But I don't think it was. I don't need you to, you know, I don't have to say it. You can tell it's not deliberate. Most of the intelligent stuff I do is not very deliberate in the slightest. Where are we now? Okay. What are we doing with ourselves? It's not cool, not liking, not a big fan. Not the biggest fan that's ever been created by man. Yeah, so that's 4 Broodals down. A little bit tense, because I have failed that before. It's not that easy, because the gravity's fun. I like the reduced gravity. How have we not done that before in a Mario game? I feel like we might have done it before, but because it's just so obvious. It's so blindingly obvious for a platformer. Let's have a bit where there's low gravity or something, I don't know. But, you know, it's fun, but it also makes things a little bit less precise. Most importantly of all, though, we fought 4 Broodals, hard to say, and I think if I remember correctly, up here somewhere is a fucking heart. Oh, thank you. Only one. I just went straight past it, but only one, which gives me 1 segment back. Thank you. You are way too kind. Isn't there something like beyond here or something? A moon or a... Captain Toad! Why are you here? I was on an extra 30 walk when I wound up here somehow. Wouldn't you know it? I found a power moon along the way, and it's all yours, explorer. I think the joke is, how does Captain Toad get here? Not just to the moon, but... I mean, he gave me health back. Let's think about that for a second, but... I don't know. Why is Captain Toad past 3 boss fights? I don't know. 4 boss fights. Where'd I get 3 from? I don't know. Maybe because I have 3 segments of health. So, here is the 5th fight. It's not that interesting, but it does make things slightly less automatic. Yes, we fought you before. I could skip it, but I don't care. Yes. Can I do my cheese strat now? I'd like to do my cheese strat, because I've never actually practiced it. But now might be an interesting time to put it into action, where I stay on this behemoth of a whatever fucking, I don't know. Have I got to get you? Oh, I remember this. Do I remember this? I don't know. Why am I asking you? But I think that he will never spawn a thing, so I got to hit him with this. There you go. How to change a boss fight with one little, you know, creative decision. I like it. So, you know, we just got to smack him with hammers a lot. You know, very easy. And we use him to jump up. Because, you know, the Hammer Bros are good in not less than 0 gravity, but slightly less than comparable gravity. I'd like to stay on this creature, please. I would like to stay on this creature. No! I'd like to stay on this creature, please! You can't get rid of me that easily. Oh, God. He's not a genius? Might be a genius. I don't know. He's learning as he goes, which is a dangerous thing for anybody to do. Can I have the other side, please? I'd like the other side, please. Hello? There's no one up here. Have you noticed yet? You're very angry. Hello? This is kind of like a bucking bull or something. Can you even move? This is fine. Can you, like, flip over to the side slightly? Maybe. Would be nice. I mean, he can't hurt me. But I don't think the fight's going to continue at all if I don't. Maybe that's the point of the strat. I never saw too much of it, but why is it glowing? It was flashing white. I'm very confused. I'm just pleased I could do that. I imagine it might be easier to do it on the dark side of the moon than it is to do it in the actual boss fight, because you got less... Gravity is not being such an arsehole to you, so... Gravity's more on your side or something, I don't know. I could probably do it this way or something, as long as he doesn't land on me, because, you know, that'd be tragic. Tragically cut short by an accidental... Not an accidental, but... I guess it would be accidental, but... All I want you to do is flip upwards. Flip upwards. Go the direction. Do the nice thing. You're not doing the nice thing. So that's the cheese strat then. I've never really looked into it too much, but you can skip one stage of this fight. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'd like a hammer bro, please. I really would. Because I'm a little concerned about the bombs and the hula hoops and shit. And the giant walker with robot legs, which are metal and stuff. And he's spitting out bombs. I'd like some creature who can throw hammers at a guy. There you go. Nice and easy, everybody. I took 1 bit of damage, so... You know, maybe Captain Toad was more helpful in this fight than I would have otherwise thought. But, you know, not too difficult. Glad I don't flip out of the arena, because I feel like that would be the sucker punch this episode doesn't need for it to feel challenging. Okay? Lovely. kind of easy in the end, but it's fun. Zero gravity, not even zero gravity. Get that idea out of your head. It's not that. Low gravity, you know, makes for some entertaining prospects in a video game. How did we get to 2017 and 2 Mario Galaxy games without really thinking that this might be a fun thing to put in a video game? I don't know. Not important. What is important is we've got we have 3 more moons, and now we've done that, we can do other things, I think. Maybe? I never really thought about it, but I don't know. Oh god, I've got the king outfit. I forgot about that as well. My Mardi Gras outfit would have to go somewhere else. That's fine. King and queen. I don't know. We haven't got a queen. Or rather we do, but she's called a princess, and she's elsewhere, really. Are we the king of the Mushroom Kingdom? Is that what they're trying to imply? There's never really been shown to be a king. I don't think there's ever been a king. So basically, having done that, I think, we now have access to all of this, which includes a lot of hint art, if I can, like, stop jumping around for a little bit. I looked into some of the hint art, and I found, like, I worked out solutions to it. Is this one of them? I think I might know where that is, actually. I think I do. Maybe. I'll take a picture of it, because I will forget it later. But, the hint art isn't actually that difficult. It's just, you need to be in the right mindset. You have to be thinking in the right way. So, going back to an earlier thing, which I said, I've introduced Yoshi, haven't I? Going back to an earlier thing about how the dark side of the moon does not introduce any new content. Indeed, it does not. It basically reuses older levels, which is okay. You can do that. Reuses older levels, but makes them harder. So the main idea for this one is that, is there a moon over there? There is not. Okay, makes it interesting. I just need to collect a lot of coins. These aren't coins. These are some weird and tasty looking coins to you. Collect lots of apples. I guess they're apples. Maybe. Fruits. We'll call them fruits. Collect a lot of fruits for Yoshi, because he's a madman. Can I reach them? I'd like to reach them. You have no idea. Reach them. Reach them. And I think we need... Yeah, there's enough for 2 moons in here. That's why, because I was thinking... There you go. Magma swamp. Why is the magma... Oh my god. Why is the lava pink? Okay, Yoshi, I didn't need you, apparently. I've got to go back there, but... That's not what magma is. Magma is just underground lava. That's like one of the first things they teach you in secondary school geography, or I guess it is geography, not geology. Geology comes later, but one of the first things they teach you. Magma? It's lava underground. Anyway, more importantly, if I can do this correctly, which is going to be a miracle if I can, Yoshi has an interesting thing. Basically, you can use his tongue to basically get higher. It's a bit confusing, but oh, one of them. I want the other one, though. There you go. It's a little precarious, you know? The lovely thing, though, we may see very soon, but not quite now. If you die, it's okay. It's okay to die. It's okay to cry. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I meant to do that, but I'd still like to get back. Oh, God. Flying long jumps. Yeah, easy, baby. Nice work. But if you die in a level, or really any circumstance where you might have Yoshi as a playable whatever, you don't lose the progress towards... I don't know, like his hunger meter or something? Does Yoshi shit out a power moon or something? I'm not sure. What happened in Mario World where this happened? Where you'd eat so many of these fruits, and then Yoshi would be like, oh, you know, have a power-up or something. I don't really know. Not important. There are 2 moons there, which are just waiting for us. And it gives me all my health back, which is... not the most important thing, but it makes me feel like I'm safe and secure in this world, even though I have no respect for my health. I give it away so quickly after. I'm such a generous king, okay? That's what I'm gonna go with. So what else can we do? Like loads of little micro challenges. Some of these hint art, by the way, I know some of it's a bit confusing. Some of it isn't, if I can get a picture, look at this one. Or rather, that one's kind of confusing, but there's another one about the Cascade Kingdom, which is a bit more confusing. This is what I was trying to find earlier, and it wasn't here. I was like, it's very confusing. Not important. Anyway, I don't think this might be new content. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe some of it is post-game and more complicated than you otherwise think. So, we've got to be quick. And I remember failing this, because I'm not a good video game person, man. you have to use the tongue jump. What's it? Tongue jump? We'll call it the tongue jump. To get higher. I needed that. I needed that. You didn't give it to me. Why wouldn't you give it to me? There's a goddamn rolly thing in the way. I don't need it. I need the thing which isn't the rolly thing. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick and like frantic and give me the fruits. Give me the fruits, you motherfucker. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna pretend that there were noises outside which were distracting me, which is partly true. There were noises. They weren't particularly distracting, but you gotta wonder what they are. Is it some kind of invader onto your property or something? I don't know. Sinking island? Why is there an island randomly sinking? Why are these challenges which pay homage to the isolated challenges of Super Mario Sunshine and to a certain degree, I guess, like the Galaxy games, because they had like their own like isolated challenges in the form of the actual level or something? I would like to not die, but that was really quick. That was way quicker than I thought. Gotta be fast this time. Gotta be fast. Gotta be like a ninja with the fruit. I got one. I need the other one. I need the other one. And then, oh god. Oh, this is tragic. This is bad. Just gonna fly through it. Fly through it, Yoshi. Get all those things. Get all those fruits or something. What fruit are we missing? Because we're definitely missing fruit. Is it just these two? I'll take these two. This is not the end. Where is the fruit? What fruit did we miss? We definitely missed some fruit. Is it really gonna go up to the top? You're really gonna do that? I mean, I refuse to believe you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that, aren't you? Oh, you're not gonna go to the top. But I don't know where the fruit is. You see my dilemma. Okay, so if we go back through here, just to prove that progress isn't lost in the general sense, and go straight back down, it's like a continuous cycle. There is fruit around here which I've missed, and I'm not sure what it is. I remember this place, indeed. Every single time, by the way. Oh god, it's down here. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Okay. That's actually not so bad. Because I'd rather do that than have to go through the level again. Every single time Yoshi shows up in this game, I try to ride him. I don't try to become him. I like jump on him and say, oh, why can't I get on top of him? Because the game, it only kind of gives you a certain amount of leeway. You can become Yoshi, but you can't ride the man. And I want to ride the man because we haven't seen him. I mean, the big deal of Super Mario Galaxy 2 is that, hey, Yoshi's back. You can ride him and stuff, which is pretty fun. So around here somewhere, which explains my, I guess, reaction and confusion a couple of episodes ago, is a challenge we've done before, which is harder. Is it this one? I'd like it to be one of them. Oh god, it's this one! Not what I thought, but we now haven't got a hat. So, this is suddenly a lot harder now. Because we haven't got advanced movement. These guys are now, it's like a puzzle, in a way. These guys will illuminate the path, but also make it more difficult to pass through. Having said that, and bearing in mind I kind of wasted like 30 minutes of my life doing this originally, I'll probably be okay with this, but having said that, I just lost some health and I don't want to do that. I can't pick these up. I can pick these up. Don't know why I said I couldn't pick these up, but gotta be like precise with the throwing. There you go. Stop spitting like shit on my area. Oh god, that was a bad idea. It's a little bit disconcerting. The good news is that oh god, you're just gonna spit it out? That's kind of helpful, because I know where the path is, and oh, you bitch. What I was gonna say, before I was very rudely interrupted, is that having done the easier version, we know the secret is over there. The secrets don't change location or anything, so there's no worry about that. I didn't want to use my rock, and I somehow took a load of damage. What I'd like to do is go over here, which is a solid path, because of course it is. Oh god, there you go. I thought we had to have a rock. Oh, I thought we had to have a rock. I was very concerned. So that's nice. We have a health refill, which is kind of good, but we also don't really have much of a way back there. Like, aim for the green plant stem. Remember that episode a while ago, like a really long time ago, where I didn't know what the green thing was? It is a plant stem for a piranha plant. Look at that shit over there. How are we going to deal with that? I haven't really thought that far ahead. Like, we need a rock. There's a rock in front of the piranha plant. There's a few rocks around, but we need to defeat all of them in order to stand a chance of doing anything of our lives. He hit me in midair, so fuck him. Okay, so this is where it gets a lot of fun. Oh god, I didn't want to hit both of them, but just have one of them. And you kind of have a few problems. I'm going over here. I can do that. Okay, that's important. So I've killed him. I now have high ground, which makes me the better Jedi, I think. I can't remember. This is difficult. It's a little bit tricky. Gotta do one of these. And one of... No, don't do this to me, video game. I'm gonna fight you, video game. There we go. Not that hard at all. He made it look easy. I was bad at that the first time. Don't run into any goo unnecessarily, because, you know... God damn, I don't like that. I don't like this whole setup for a secret thing. Okay, it's fine. Not important. How are we doing on time? I don't know. I kind of have a good idea. Why there's so many rabbits on here? I don't, you know, it's a bit confusing. What is this? Ah, that's the Ice Kingdom. That's all I really know about that. But this has been Rabbit Luigi. This has been Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. In the next episode, we're going to hang around a little bit more in the dark side of the moon, do some more challenges, and then kind of evaluate where we are after I've run out of challenges, and maybe do some hint art. I don't really know. Maybe go to a new kingdom. I haven't really thought that far ahead. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.